What is going on, everybody? We are back for some more Goobies, and by request, we're going to attempt a little bit of a minion run. So we're going to focus on the upgrades for the Dizzy Balls, the Silly Saucer, and the Tranquilizing Mass. Uh, just whenever they pop up, we're going to take them. I mean, I'm sure we'll take lots of other stuff. We're going to do double speed, double damage, double enemies, and increased mini bosses as well. Just to make things a little more interesting, we are also going to play on Wiggle Woogle just so we can see more upgrades. Looks like there was an update to the game. I did just try a run on the Yocto artifact, and it now zooms the screen way in. So terrible viewer experience. So we have just elected to not take that. We'll take the yellow sapphire. Just getting flat damage on our base projectile is just pretty good long term. Should we take this Soul of a Mom? No, let's goo. You know how much we love goo on this channel. I mean, we play a game called Goobies. Of course we love the goo. Just giving us none of the upgrades we want. Let's also do worms this run, because they're also pretty hilarious. Do some movement speed since we did the yellow sapphire. Let's not really go too overboard on the goo. We can do the chain lightning. I don't think I've actually gone super deep in the chain lightning yet, so maybe that's also another one we can do this run. Yellow sapphires we're apparently doing. Dizzy's balls, there we go. We got one. And many more to go before we actually get to the point that this gets interesting. All right, 2 balls for our second upgrade. And if I remember correctly, I don't think it goes above 2 balls, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that's not really what we're looking for. Let's just take Slash. There's our Silly Saucer. Ignore everything else and take that. The Silly Saucer does eventually get a kind of fun upgrade. All right, Chain Lightning. Perfect. The Chain Lightning actually looks a little bit cool on the screen when it does go off. So I kind of like that. I'm also playing like we have Tree Hugger by just staying in these trees. We don't. And we're not going to take Tree Hugger either. Worms or more lightning? Let's go wild on the lightning. We said this was going to be a minion build, but maybe this is actually going to end up just being a lightning strike. Yeah, just not getting the upgrades. Yeah, we can do more worms. Oh, and now, of course, we get both. Let's just focus. So we're a little bit further in on the dizzies, so let's just take that for now. The saucers are also a gray upgrade, so should be theoretically easier for us to get, but who knows in Goobies. All right, so the dizzying balls are ricocheting now. So they're doing a little bit of clear for us. Don't think we're going to take the explosives. Let's just take the slash. See if we can kind of try to not make our screen an absolute disaster zone. Aside from having a disturbing amount of worms later on. Which is definitely something we want to do. A little more slash, I guess. I don't think we even have the base crit upgrade. So maybe we're a little bit too deep in on slash for right now. But all we need is like one roulette wheel to hit like 60% crit chance or something silly. Let's also take this tranquilizing mass along with all of our other summons. See how much stuff we can get spinning around us. I like the idea of just a ridiculous number of things. All right. I guess we're taking Dizzy's Ball tier 4. So now we also stun and slow enemies killed by stunned and slowed enemies killed by Dizzy's balls has a 25% chance of causing an implosion. So we probably need something that stuns and slows to make this good. What stuns and slows in this game? The mass slows, I believe. This is just way too much of a damage everywhere game for me to have really put much thought into any sort of status effects that happen. I genuinely don't know what stuns and slows. Lightning Conductor. I don't know if I've seen this. Each chain has a 25% chance to generate a lightning attack from the player dealing 1.3 damage. Okay, we'll take it. I think it's probably good. Is the lightning doing good? Is lightning the new goo? But way easier on the eyeballs? Dizzy number 5. Just increasing our implosion damage a little bit. Alright, so we're basically have max Dizzy's balls now. This is what they do. It's not that exciting. I think that they're decent. Okay, I think we'll take the crit chance. So now we just need to get the silly saucer going. Magmus. Yep, we'll definitely just keep upgrading this. Oh, and a mini boss. 20% crit damage. What's our other one? 2 pierce. That is pretty good. I think we'll just take the yellow sapphire here. I guess with the chain lightning, we probably can benefit from attack speed as well, since we're triggering that a bunch. So at some point we'll start grabbing some attack speed as well. And maybe if the game is feeling nice, it will just give us a really big, juicy roulette wheel of attack speed. More Dizzy's balls? Yep, that's what we're doing. Oh, we've got 3 now. I like it. Let's take the tranquilizing mass. And if you don't know, the upgrades for the tranquilizing mass eventually start giving you a shield, which is really nice. Let's take some more crit chance and crit damage. I feel like we're doing pretty well, and we can actually see what's happening on the screen. It's a rarity. 15% chance, crit chance, like even that is just about enough to probably get us close to max. Yeah, we're at 74% crit chance. Pretty good. Hopefully we start seeing some more silly saucer upgrades, because we're still on rank 1 of those. But sometimes the game just doesn't give you what you want. We did get a ton of Dizzy's Balls upgrades though, so we got half of the mission accomplished. That's got to count for something, right? Let's just take this point into this chain. We're clearing quite nicely right now. We are not on to the harder difficulty of mobs yet, though. That should be pretty soon. 20% crit damage. So the crits should be getting pretty big. I think we'll yellow sapphire it here. Right, or do we want the movement speed? No, let's just take the yellow sapphire. I think we probably just have enough base movement speed. Goodbye, Magnus. Well, that was unfortunate. Would have been nice to get like that 4-time Dizzy upgrade. Frostball bolt sounds terrible. Ooh, that's real good. Another 10% crit chance. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was a boss in there somewhere. Alright, game. We need you to give us the saucer upgrades now. This is very important. I also wouldn't mind a couple worm upgrades, so we can get the screen exploding a little bit faster. Considering that we're not using either of the fire explosions, our clear seems pretty good. You know, we are like not even 15 minutes into this run. But, you know, the clear is going quite well, and I like it. Alright, silly saucer, give us another saucer. And then just generically get better as well. Getting a starting to see a couple of the little harder enemies. But we're completely obliterating them, so that's kind of good for us. Definitely need way more things spinning around us. What do we want here? Take this stupid frostbolt. Let's take this blobs. Soft blobs, more pierce. I keep thinking that those red circles are going to be the boss spawning. But they're actually just mean enemies trying to bomb us. Not appreciated. Mini boss spawned somewhere. Will we be able to vanquish this foe? Can't even finish the sentence and he's already dead. Game really wants us taking frostbolts. Accidental chain lightning frostbolt run. Another mini boss. 2 times obliteration. What do we want? I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think we should take any more goo, just because it's going to end up being screen clutter. Even though we know goo is really good. We don't want the fire, so we're taking range. We're taking strange fruit. And I just realized that there's an achievement for upgrading your range a bunch of times. I was wondering earlier, like, what is strange fruit and how do I get it for that upgrade? Well, you just take it when you're leveling up. and realize what the things are called. Uh, I got a little distracted by this frost nova, but no, we're taking more saucers. Give us a third saucer, and we're out. Oh, I guess I left a lot of XP on the ground there. Whoops. Rookie mistakes by one of the world's leading Goobies experts. I made that up, by the way. Not a Goobies expert, but I definitely enjoy playing the game. Okay, how do we get this build so we can make it far enough to finish the saucer upgrade? I think we need worms. Or just bore chain lightning. Oh, attack speed's pretty good too, but we're just taking this chain lightning. Maybe chain lightning is just the secret MVP of this entire run. We have taken a lot of chain lightning upgrades. What map are we on? Like 4? This isn't 5, is it? Can't even keep track anymore. I kind of wish it would tell you. Hailstorm, that's real bad. Hailstorm might be one of the worst upgrades in the game. Unless it got changed a ridiculous amount. Salvage energy, always good. Looks like it did get nerfed here. Probably a pretty meaningless nerf, but we're going to take slash. So we like our crits to turn into more crits. And we're still clearing pretty well. I mean, I don't feel like we're in danger at all. I doubt we will till, you know, closer to minute 30 here. Yeah, that boss got super deleted. Strange fruit. Are we going to accidentally get the strange fruit upgrade? I'd be alright with that. Or achievement, pardon me. It's a lot of guys not on the map down there. Oh, got us in a little bit of a bad spot there. Our little protective barrier kept us alive though. This feels like a tiny island that we got here. 40% crit. I feel like we don't need... Oh, we still do need crit. Alright, we're just taking the crit and not worrying about it. 20% AoE. Not good for us this run. Since we do have 1 point in goo, and I think that's like our only AoE. Or thing that really benefits from AoE. Get this big chunk of XP should give us another level. Oh, look how close. Do we want more into this Frost Nova, which we kind of just ended up getting for free? Sure, why not? I guess this slows. So I guess that pairs with the Dizzy's balls? So we did that completely accidentally. Oh, we are like at half health. I don't know when that happened. Another strange fruit. The game is sending us... Sometimes the game just sends you messages like, hey, this is what I want you to do this run. So it's kind of starting to send us the strange fruit message. It sent us the lightning message. And I guess we just do what the game wants us to do. This whole time, we haven't been playing Goobies. Goobies has been playing us. Should be a boss somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Give us something good. 30% crit damage. That's all right. Okay, what do we got here? Post-mortem obliteration. I guess. I don't really think that's very good for what we're doing this run, but that's okay. It should kind of help. I think our damage is actually decent somehow. Even though we did get pretty low on health this map. We gotta get this saucer. Okay, come on, Magnus. Just spin and just give us saucer upgrades. Is that... Damn. Alright. We've got a bunch of damage. A bunch of damage. I really like the roulette wheels in this game. I just think that they are just a great addition. Just like a huge random element to the run. And like even when you get a bad one, usually it's not something like, oh, that's terrible, it does nothing. Occasionally that happens. But most of them, even when you get like a bad roulette wheel, still feels pretty good. But then occasionally you get a good roulette wheel and it feels amazing. 30% AoE. Like that wasn't even like a really good one. That's like a pretty significant statistical increase right there. All right, we're about at 30 minutes here now. I mean, the game wants us to take strange fruit, so we're just taking it. I don't remember how many upgrades we needed for the achievement. I feel like it's 10, not 5, so we're probably not going to get it this run. But we'll still put a little bit of effort in towards that. Unstable Dizzy's balls. I wish we could see what that upgrade was. Instead of just getting it. We have 4 of them now. So that's got to be good. Oh, that was a big pack spawning there. Scared me. Well, I feel pretty good this run still. Besides that one little moment where we dipped down to half health, I feel like we're doing a pretty solid job of just blasting everything. I don't know if it's the slash or the chain lightning, but something's just kind of doing a lot of work for us. For this whole time, Dizzy's balls. That was it. 45% crit damage, that's awesome. I like that a lot. 60% AoE, you know, the game probably wanted us to play a little more AoE this round, and we just have not obliged. 20% attack speed, I like that a lot. Let's get out of here and on to the next. Oh, is this map gonna be a little bit too hard for us? Oh, this is a nasty pack we got here. Let's cut around. Oh yeah, killing all those guys off gives us a lot more time. Mini boss in there. More AoE. Well, the thing with these big guys is we don't really have like that explosive on death. We got a lot of stuff happening though, and now we're wormsing. We got pink worms. They could be not really a game changer at this point, but they're kind of fun. And I like it when you all of a sudden just have an entire screen of worms. It sounded like we got like 2 mini bosses there. One dead. Frost Nova. The game did give us a bunch of Frost Nova. Oh yeah, 2 more there. Some more crit damage. More, yeah. We basically just get crit damage and AoE in rotation. Is our goo even big? I guess we don't even have, because it has the goo has a AoE upgrade, like a pretty significant one in its tree. So we have like decent sized goo and we don't have that. We're not to the point of the game where we just like extreme lag when diving in to collect XP, which is good. Immaculate Ruby. Critical strikes have a 1% chance to cause cardiac arrest, instantly killing its target. Was that in the game before? We're definitely taking that. 1% chance to basically just instant kill. That might, like, if that applies to our Dizzy's balls, and we have 4 of them blasting off right now, we just made like an accidental really good build. That's got to be too strong, right? Especially if that goes higher. Who knows? Here comes the boss. Mumsa, that could have been bad. But instead, dead Mumsa. Alright, we're gooing now. Mandatory goo. The game is called Goobies. I mean, you shouldn't get mad at that. The game wants there to be goo. Who are we to deny the Gooby gods? I'm just some dude playing a game. Well, we're doing pretty well this run. We're almost at 40 minutes here now. And in my opinion, like anything over 30 minutes is pretty solid. Does that give us another one? Yep. Oh. Disregard random beeps. Strange fruit. We'll do it for the potential that there is an unlock at the end of this. It's probably for 10 and not 5, but we're now at 6. We could get a lucky roulette wheel to get us to that finish line. It's possible. Don't ruin my dream. Yeah, we're still going pretty strong, actually. Like, we've had a couple moments where we got backed in a little bit, but we are clearing this out fairly easily. Wow, that guy, he apparently got the 1% crit death. Serious saucers. Each saucer is a 25% chance to launch a serious saucer, dealing 33 damage. All right, we're pretty deep in the run, but we got one of the late upgrades for the saucer, and now occasionally you're just gonna see a saucer kind of just, or more like a saw blade, just cut like directly across. Yeah, there was one above me. Yeah, another one. Just kind of fly straight across the screen. We are taking like a little bit more damage now, it seems. Not like we're in danger or anything. 10% damage multi is totally fine at this point. Oh, wow. We just blasted straight in there. Did not expect that pack to spawn like that. There's our boss too for that. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was going pretty good. Until it wasn't. Let's check our damage. Projectile did about 8 million. Goo, not even a million. 18 million with the worms. The mass, not nothing. Saucers did more than I thought. 350. This keen slash is pretty much all of our damage. All right, so that's good to know. 42 million. So wait, that was like 8 million. So these two combined is basically all our damage. Is these two combined more than what it says our total is? All right, so the math seems a little off. The chain lightning not nearly as good as I thought. So the slash was doing all the work. Not sure if there's anything worth looking at down here. Oh, that did a little bit more than I would have expected. All right, that's it. The Dizzy's balls, not too bad. Saucers, pretty bad. Saucers are really only bad because they only hit things right beside you, and you generally just don't want enemies beside you in this game. I did appreciate that as we got like beyond the max level for Dizzy's balls, that it just continued to just add more Dizzy's balls. So every time we got an additional one, I think we ended with like five dudes floating around us, which is actually pretty good. So Dizzy's balls, better than I thought. Serious saucers, maybe this wasn't the best case because we only ended with 5 right at the end. But yeah, I think that's it for this run. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.